Spring is here. Skies are blue, birds are chirping. With the warm weather here again in Hawaii, I'm running my irrigation more frequently. Now I depend on my irrigation, and my irrigation is important because I'm not going to wake up before I go to work to go water the lawn. So for my irrigation, I'm planning to water deep and infrequently. And this means running my sprinklers for X amount of time to get a certain amount of water down into the soil. So how do you know you're putting out enough water? The only way to really know, besides guessing, which is, not the best way to do things, is to actually do a measurement. And today we're going to measure the output of my sprinkler and determine how much water is getting out and getting down into the soil. So knowing how much water your sprinkler is outputting and getting down into the yard is important for many things. One is for the health of your grass. Not enough water can lead to your grass going dormant or drying up or dying even. Too much water can lead to fungus, disease, and other problems in your lawn. So today I'll be using this tuna can to measure how much water is being outputted by the sprinklers in a given amount of time. So this is the can I'll be using. It's a tuna can, and the cheapest place to buy tuna is Costco, here in Hawaii at least. I could get a case of these for less than what it would cost to buy little containers and such. Now the tuna can is nice because there's some weight. You don't need to worry about it blowing over in the wind. In this particular case, if you look, I actually measured this tuna can using different size rolls of Scotch tape. I have its 1/4 inch increments here. And what I'll be doing is I'll be placing it in the yard in various areas, and we're going to see how much water gets put out. So my sprinklers just ran for 12 minutes each zone. Let's go check out the cans and see where we're at. This can is at a quarter. This can is about 1/4 of an inch. This can isn't even full. This can is about 1/4 of an inch. Now you can see in this can that it hasn't even filled up the bottom. And if you look in the area, it's all yellow. Kind of dead, dying grass. It's not thriving. So this spot right here is not getting enough water. Let's take a look at another can that has. Take a look at this can. This can has barely any water in it. Now granted, it's on a little slope here. And really I need to clean up the edge of my tree a little. But you can see the grass is not getting enough water here, especially with just this little. Even in this area, Even in this area, it's dry. Now this general area is not getting enough water either. See this area here? Always had problems with this corner. And if you take a look at the can, it's not even covering the bottom. Now my irrigation has just run for about 8 minutes per zone. At 3 zones, that's 24 minutes. Generally speaking, in 24 minutes, I got down about 1/4 inch of water. Now there's some areas in my yard that I identified that are not getting that 1/4 inch of water, and I'm gonna need to figure out a way to fix that. Now I'm not gonna get that on video, I'm not a sprinkler expert, but at least I have identified those areas that are not getting enough water where I can probably maybe hand water it and make sure that that area gets covered. So that about wraps it up for this video. I hope that this video has illustrated at least the importance of knowing the output of your irrigation so that you can get the proper amount of water down for a healthy stand of turf. All right guys, to the next one. Aloha.